This title is narrated with virtual voice, computer-generated narration for audiobooks. Dungeonheart Awakening by Marko Duskborn. Foreword, Core Overlord, a Dungeon Core. Lit. RPG Adventure. Book 1, Dungeonheart Awakening. This book. Book 2, Core Defense Protocol. Book 3, Monsters in the Walls. Book 4, Core Bound. Book 5, The Core Trial. Book 6, Core Ascendant. This is where it all begins. One gamer, one crystal, one unfair afterlife. Welcome to the dungeon. Marko Duskborn. P.S. Join the email list and get a free book from me. Resurrection Protocol. Day 1, morning. The last thing I remember as Blake Bennett, software developer and generally unremarkable human being, was thinking that my apartment's electrical system needed an upgrade. 30 amps shouldn't have been enough to kill someone, but apparently my shower's combination of ancient wiring, a leaky faucet, and my decision to check my phone while wet had created the perfect storm of Darwin Award contention. A hairline crack ghosted along the south wall where the stone had flexed overnight. Twinkle caught the slow monoleak first. We sealed it, but only after dimming the secondary lanterns to pay the cost. The electrocution felt like untangling a critical system failure in real time. Every nerve firing error messages while my consciousness tried to process what was happening. My muscles locked up like a frozen program, my vision flickered like a monitor with a failing graphics card. And my brain kept throwing exception errors about unexpected electrical input and biological system overload. My CS degree had covered distributed systems architecture, database optimization, and object-oriented programming, but how to survive your own death via electrical stupidity hadn't been in the curriculum. Neither had graceful shutdown procedures for human consciousness, or error handling when your body becomes hardware failure. The strangest part was the clarity. Even as my nervous system crashed, some part of my mind stayed analytical, cataloging symptoms like I was writing a bug report for my own death. Blake.x has encountered an unexpected error and needs to close. Would you like to send an error report? Except apparently, the answer was yes, and someone received it. Then everything went dark, and I figured that was it. Game over, no respawn available, final commit to the great archive in the sky. Except apparently, I was wrong about the respawn part. Consciousness Initialization Protocol. Status, Transfer in Progress. Host Identity, Blake Bennett, age 28, software developer. Previous employment, Senior Backend Developer, Data Flow Solutions. Skills Assessment, Systems Architecture, Database Optimization, Problem Solving. Target Vessel, Dungeon Core Entity, Night Shard Designation. Transfer Progress, 12% complete, 34% complete, 73% complete, 89% complete, 100%. Warning: Original biological matrix terminated. Note: Consciousness successfully archived and relocated. Compatibility rating: 94%. Excellent technical adaptation potential. Awakening sequence initiated. The first sensation wasn't sight. It was like suddenly having root access to a server I'd never seen before, except someone had replaced all the documentation with abstract concepts and mystical energy readings. Information flooded my consciousness in ways that made absolutely no sense from a human perspective, but somehow felt oddly familiar from a systems architecture standpoint. Instead of vision, I had something more like environmental monitoring, 360-degree awareness of what might have been a room, except the data came from everywhere at once, instead of through eyes that I apparently no longer possessed. It was like having a network monitoring dashboard.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.